Hey everybody, going to be making a Bitcoin update video. I'm going to be going over what happened the past couple days and what I think could potentially happen next. So everyone's been amped up because we broke out of this downwards resistance, and we also printed a weekly green dot well below the zero line, which last time that happened was back in the summer when we got the major trend reversal. And I've seen some people hyped about this. I've also seen a lot of people still bearish, which kind of reminds me of this move in the summer. And we also have the daily money flow appearing like it is heading to the positive, looking to cross over, just like what happened back here. But there are some differences. Most notably is that we are under the yearly average this time, the last time we held it. So I suppose there is reason for people to be more bearish this time around, but doesn't mean we can't have hope. And we did actually manage to break above the 50-day MA, and it looks like right now we're holding it as support, so would be a good sign if we were able to flip this back into support for us, and then hopefully make a run for the yearly average to get above that. Right now we are having a little bit of a retracement from this breakout that we had. You can see we printed a red dot on the daily time frame, but I think this momentum wave has the potential to print a green dot soon to continue on once this retracement is over, and if we find a bottom at a significant level. Looking back at the summer again for comparison, when we had this first leg up and we got our first retracement, you could see the daily momentum wave actually looked very similar to this one back here, and it was also while the daily money flow was in the negative. And back here we were able to find a reversal off the 0.382 fib of this move, and from there we got a bounce. We went on to put in new highs. The daily money flow crossed over. So I think it's possible that we see something similar over here. And the 382 of this fib is actually at a very interesting level. If you put a horizontal line here, you can see this is actually a very significant level of support and resistance. And if we were to come down and get a bounce off this level, you could say that we were forming an inverse head and shoulders here. So I think a very possible scenario is that we end up getting a bounce off of the 0.382 here, and then we can potentially make a run for the yearly average. And if we are able to break above the yearly average, and if the daily money flow crosses over into the positive, I think that would probably be best case scenario for Bitcoin short term. We really do not want to reject off of this yearly average. But just like I pointed out in my last Bitcoin video, we do have a very significant level of confluence here between many resistance levels. So it is definitely going to be a tough task to get through all of those. The 0.382 of the fib from all-time highs, this zone's point of control, and the yearly average are all going to be strong resistance for us. And I honestly would not be surprised if we got rejected off of this area, or at least found resistance on it for a while. But if we do, hopefully we are able to put in a higher low and hopefully build up enough momentum to eventually break above this level. I see a lot of different people with a lot of different predictions on what they think is going to happen with Bitcoin over the course of this year. Some people think that this is going to be a top pattern, and we are going to continue to dump another 60% or whatever to complete the bear market from 69K. But some other people think that this is simply an accumulation phase, or just a range-bound Bitcoin before we break up to the next range. And just like previous times, we visit the top of the range, we come back to the bottom, we come back to the top, we come back down to the bottom, and then eventually we break upwards. Who knows what is going to end up playing out, but I think it's important to consider all scenarios and have plans set for whatever happens. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I really appreciate all of the support. It means a lot to me. And I will see you all on Tuesday for my next video. Peace out.